is up? It is Zane here, and today I'm with the owner of a goth clothing store called
Shrine of Hollywood.
And I got some crazy questions to ask him about his company, so let's go. So you have really good quality clothing. I bought a couple pieces before, but like the main question is, how do you create all of this stuff?
Everything's made in Los Angeles. That's why it's good quality.
Okay.
I get a lot of fabric in Los Angeles and actually from overseas too. We have a lot of the fabric made specifically for our company. I'll get an idea, I'll sketch it up, I'll make a pattern for it, and then cut the fabric, make a sample garment, try that on and see how it fits. And then I'll make adjustments on the pattern, take it in. Usually a lot of our stuff's fitted and, very fitted and complementary to the body and not just laying on top of the person. Get the pattern right. I'll do probably anywhere from 3, sometimes 5 fittings for like a coat or something. And then we make a marker and we usually cut about 200 to 300 pieces at a time, from sizes from small to XXX.
Wow.
And
how is it cutting all the pieces? Like, do you have a machine that cuts it once you get it right?
we layer the fabric on a long table. The table's like 20 yards long. We lay the fabric back and forth like this, so you'll get a stack of fabric like that. It comes out eventually. And then you take you lay the pattern on top. You take a power saw and just totally...
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, cut the pattern pieces.
Wow.
So we bundle up all the pieces and then take it to the sewers. And they'll just take one of each piece off the top and sew that, and then the next one, and on and on.
So it's a pretty complicated handmade process.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And that's why everything's so amazing, pretty much.
Yeah, cool.
A lot of care. All right, question number 2. So how would you categorize your brand's aesthetic, I guess? Like, would you call it goth, or do you have like a genre?
We started out, I was just calling it like Hollywood rocker style.
Okay.
When we started in the early 90s, late 80s actually, early 90s, it was very glam, pretty colorful. Then early 90s it kind of got dark and more gothic.
What made it get more gothic? Like, that just was
the
what you
style,
liked?
The style was more prevalent. It went from like the rocker Sunset Strip bands to more of the goth bands. Became a little bit more prevalent in Hollywood at the time, in Los Angeles. That influenced us, and we kind of started using darker colors for a long time. Our stuff's still pretty colorful. We have, a lot of different colors, but we always do the black stuff.
And your design choices are mostly what you like, or do you make it for other people?
I go out to a lot of clubs, so I see what people are wearing, go out to clubs, special events in Los Angeles, and then eventually the clothing line will reflect that.
Oh. So, are there any trends in fashion right now that you're into or don't think are very good right now?
Well, clothing has definitely gotten cheaper. We're still trying to maintain our quality without doing the cheap stuff. Our stuff's a little bit nicer than what you buy at like the department store or at Target or wherever. As far as different trends, what we're doing runs parallel in a different dimension than the mainstream fashion. So I don't really pay a whole lot of attention to mainstream fashion. Every once in a while I'll see something that's interesting. Trying to have it reflect me and my friends and not, somebody I see on TV or, TV shows.
So, what do you envision as the future of your company right now? Because you said it's been evolving, like started more rocky, then got more punky.
Yeah.
So how do you see the next, couple years in future?
We're doing a lot of cyberpunk stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm into that.
We've been going to an event out in the desert, Neotropolis, and that's very cyberpunk. And we've been doing that for a little while. So we've got the gothic department of our clothing line, and then we've got got kind of a cyberpunk also, and then a little bit more day wear, which is like something like I'm wearing, where some stuff you can wear that's not quite as fancy that you can wear during the day.
Okay.
Just hanging out.
I like both those ideas a lot. All right, and then last question. This one's kind of fun. So like, let's say someone's not too stylish or they're trying to learn more. Are there any easy ways in your opinion to like elevate your style and fashion sense?
It's tricky. Get a really hot girlfriend that knows how to dress and she knows what you look good in, and take her shot. Then maybe doesn't even have to be your girlfriend, but
that sounds like you had experience with
that. Yeah, take her to the mall or to wherever, to Melrose Avenue, and have her help you pick out some cool stuff.
How do you feel about like jewelry and stuff?
Oh yeah, I wear a lot of jewelry, a lot of silver stuff, silver chain, bracelets and all that. Yeah, we used to sell a ton of that in our store. We have a little bit on our website, but not as much as we've had in the past.
All right, well, that was really fun.
Right
Thank
on.
you so much.
Nice to meet you, Zane.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool.